Hello to you, my cosmic dragon friends. Welcome or welcome back. It's the 2025 Advent calendar. I keep wanting to say 2026, probably because I'm working on my psychic predictions for next year. But it is the 22nd of December. It's time for our tarot Advent calendar. And today I have the magical unicorn cards, messages from your angels, and the Enchanted for Haxa Tarot. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what messages we have from our spirit guides and angels today. Okay, relax, everything's okay. A bit of reassurance there as we're coming up very fast to Christmas Day, which can be very stressful, can't it? Imagine. And believe in yourself. Wow, these are very supportive cards here. A lot of emotional support coming in here, first and foremost, with the unicorn cards. And I want to say that there's something quite obvious that you might be missing right now. And the reason I say that is one time a friend borrowed these cards. Now, these are the magical unicorn cards. They're all unicorns, every single one. And she pulled some cards for herself and then went, oh my God, wow, look, they've all got unicorns on. And I had to point out that all the cards have unicorns on, and that's not special. It's kind of a funny moment. Yeah, so there might be something really obvious that you're missing right now is one of the messages I'm getting for someone here. So that might be quite specific, not necessarily for everyone. Remember, we're pulling on lots of different threads of energy here. It's a reading for a number of people. So relax, everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, believe that you can get through this holiday period, even if it's going to be potentially challenging for you. And with the Imagine card, I want to challenge you a little bit here. Think about what things might look like if everything went okay. Think about how things could look, you know, whether it's a family dinner that you have to attend or some sort of event you don't want to go to, a party, or even if you're spending it on your own and you're just not really looking forward to that. Or, you know, informally doing something with people you're not that keen on and thinking, oh, why did I agree to this? You know, whatever it is, try to think about what it would look like if everything went as well as possible, as nicely as possible, and actually you had a good time and everything turned out quite nicely for you. What would that look like? I feel there's a nudge to manifest better for ourselves here, to imagine better, to believe that we can have better. And I want that to spill over a little bit into whatever else is going on for you in the coming weeks here. Because it's not just about, obviously, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, you know, we've just had the solstice. And of course, we are still under the influence of the solstice because it is a 3-day festival. It is the day before and the day after are also under the influence of that energy. So I want to say, have faith in yourself and in your ability to actually manifest and create situations that are what you want them to be, that will bring you what it is that you need and want. And it can be what you want, what you would like to have. It doesn't just have to be what you need. And a lot of us were brought up not to ask for things. We were told it was naughty to ask for something or to have needs, you know. And so you couldn't have something unless you absolutely needed it. You know, you couldn't just have something because you wanted it or because it was nice. A lot of us were brought up with very restrictive rules like that. And I feel like it's really time to brush those away now and realise that that's no way to live life. Putting yourself last and saying, oh, well, I'll just have this tiny crap thing because that's all I need. What, to survive, to stay alive? Geez, that's no fun. What about what makes you happy? What makes you joyful? What about what's exciting? What's fun? You know, what lifts your heart? Because that's so important. How can we manifest better things for ourselves if we keep saying no to them when they show up? You know, the things that ideally we would want. It's very easy to say no to them if we're used to not having things. So there's certainly a message about having more belief in yourself, believing that you can have the nice things, and then saying yes when they show up, because that's half the battle for many of us. So there's definitely a message about manifesting here. And you guys know, if you want to learn more about that, you can get a copy of my book, Dream Bigger, How the Law of Attraction Really Works, which is available on Amazon. You can also download a PDF version from my website if you don't use Amazon or if you don't like Amazon, which is fine. Let's see what else we have. Isabella. Ooh, Isabella might need some sensor shells. She's one of the racier angels. Let's see what we got here. Don't want YouTube getting cross with me now, do we? And one of those. That should do it. Isabella. Isabella is a romance angel. which is why she's a little bit scantily clad, I believe. So there we go. Censer shells are in location. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. There we go. What did I just say? I love how they do that. They're so cheeky. Bear in mind, I don't look at the cards before this reading, before I film. I literally pull them blind. So I have no idea what they're going to be either before I pull them. Yes. See, this is nice, actually. It's confirmation that you can manifest what it is that you want in your life. It absolutely is the moment. It is the time. It is coming up. And I can tell you that 2026 is going to be a bloody amazing manifesting year. Okay. Energetically, it's all systems go. There's a lot of energy to work with in the system. So you can have what you want if you are brave enough to ask for it and you are positive and expect it to happen, expect it to come, expect to be able to receive it and say yes when it shows up. And Serena, lovely. The Angel of Abundance, wonderful. So a lot of the time people are literally manifesting money. That's a very, very common thing to manifest, which I think is perfectly valid. We all do it. You will receive the money that you need and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So yes, if you have been asking for some financial support, for example, that is being talked about here by the angel Serena, and with the name Serena as well, that brings in a lot of peace. So there is this sense of peace and not having to worry so much about certain things. There's help, there's support in the system for you here. There's a lot of help and support today. So let's see our tarot cards. We have the Nine of Air, or Nine of Swords, and Temperance. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no, I see it. So it's this same theme that they really want to hammer home today about finding the balance within yourself, of not always falling into negative thought patterns, which is very easy to do, and most of us don't realise when we're doing it. And I've talked about this many times with different people, with clients, with students who've come to me, and very often people can react quite badly when you say to them about having negative thought patterns because they don't think they have any. And I guarantee you do. We all do. And we have to learn to catch them and change them and find different thoughts to have, which is some techniques I learnt from reading The Power of Now, which is an amazing book, which I have behind me. It's not my book. I didn't write it, but it's brilliant. If you haven't read it, read it. It's bloody amazing. And any of his other books, actually, to be honest, are fantastic. But we do all have them, and those negative thought patterns that run round and round and round in our head. We think they're normal, and they're not even our thoughts. They're recycled from other people. We pick them up from society. Things like, oh, money doesn't grow on trees. I once don't get, horrible, ridiculous things that aren't even true, but they can hold us back from achieving what we need and want, from getting what we want, from getting the places we would like to go, from doing all we can do and being all we can be. It's not about being selfish and having a load of stuff and being a millionaire. It's about being all we can be, being the grandest, brightest version of ourselves, so that we can be all we can be, so we can help other people, we can uplift the world, we can make the world a better place. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. It's not about selfishness and, oh, I want more toys than the next person, I want to die with all the toys. That's really defeating the object. I mean, there's no reason you can't do that if you really want to, and many people do. But that's kind of not the point of this particular lifetime in this era, because that's not what this century, this era, this decade is about. It's about finding balance. It's about understanding the nature of things, and seeing the world, our humanity and our divinity far more clearly. So, yeah, there could be a lot of worry here as well with the Nine of Air. That's the nightmare card. That's the worry card. That's the lying awake at night worrying about something, being concerned, not knowing how to approach it, being all stuck up in your head and, not being able to calm down and ruminating on things, going around and around, thoughts going around and torturing you. So, it is important to watch your thoughts at this time. And that's not to berate yourself and go, oh, I'm so stupid, I can't believe I thought that. Because yet again, that's another negative thought pattern that isn't helping. We need to be kind, need to be kinder to ourselves, and to find a more balanced way of living, of thinking, to think properly so that we can have that happy, relaxed and calm life. So I hope that was helpful to you, my friends. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. You can hype this video as well if you enjoyed it. I will see you again tomorrow for the 23rd of December. Until then, please take very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye. And you can now pre-order my 2026 Psychic Predictions ebook, which is available from angelwingsholistics.com. Link is in the description below. And yes, of course, it features Bedford on the front.